Tech Explained, your DIY 500 bike conversion. A step-by-step masterclass video opens with a sleek, animated intro featuring circuit boards and bicycle parts merging. The host is in a clean, well-organized workshop. Host with energetic enthusiasm. Hello, global community of creators, hackers, and curious minds. Welcome back to Tech Explained, the channel where we break down awesome tech projects into clear, actionable steps. Today, we're tackling a game changer, transforming your ordinary bicycle into a potent electric vehicle. I'm talking about a conversion so smart and efficient, it feels like a secret the big manufacturers don't want you to know. We're harnessing a powerful 500W capable system to give your bike a serious boost. Let's get our hands dirty and build something amazing. Quick cuts, showing the bike, the motor kit, and a final shot of the completed e-bike zipping along. Host voiceover with on-screen graphics listing components. Every great build starts with the right parts. The star of our show is this 24 volts, 350W brushless hub motor. Now, let's decode those numbers. Brushless means it's more efficient, quieter, and longer lasting than old brush motors. The 350W is its continuous rating the power it can deliver all day. But here's the kicker. This motor can handle short peak bursts of up to 5 LO. That's your get-up-and-go power for hills and acceleration. For the system, we'll also need a speed controller, a battery, a throttle, and some hardware. I've put a link to a complete, affordable kit I recommend in the description below. Host holds up the motor, pointing to its mounting flange. Host, step 1, is absolutely critical. Building a custom rock-solid motor mount. You can't just zip-tie this in place. The torque from this motor is immense, and a weak mount is a safety failure waiting to happen. We need to fabricate a bracket that adapts the motor-ace bolt pattern to your specific Bike-S rear dropout or frame. I'm using pinch steel plate for its perfect blend of strength and workability. We'll trace, cut, and drill with precision, because alignment is everything. Even a small angle error will cause the chain to jump and wear out fast. Detailed, clear footage with text overlays. 1. Measure motor flange. 2. Trace and cut bracket. 3. Drill mounting holes. 4. Test, fit, and check alignment. Host emphasizes using a file to smooth edges and a center punch for accurate drilling. Host showing the motor now securely bolted to the custom bracket and frame. With our foundation set, we move to power transmission. To handle the motor's constant force, we're stepping up from bicycle parts. We'll attach a small, multi-tooth motorcycle sprocket directly to the motor's output shaft. Then, we'll connect it to your bike's rear wheel sprocket using a heavy-duty motorcycle chain. This chain is designed for engines many times more powerful than our motor, so it guarantees reliability. You'll need a chain breaker tool to size it perfectly for your bike's new geometry. Step-by-step close-ups. Securing the sprocket with a locking collar, threading the chain, using a master link, and adjusting the rear wheel axle to achieve perfect chain. Tension not too tight, not too loose. Host holding the small, heat-sinked controller. This little black box is the brains of the operation, the 24 volts speed controller EF. Think of it as the bike's central nervous system. It takes a tiny signal from your thumb throttle and translates it into the precise amount of power sent to the motor. More importantly, it protects your system. A good controller has safety features like overload protection, low voltage cutoff to save your battery from damage, and thermal protection. We'll connect the 3-phase wires from the motor, the Hall sensor wires for smooth control, the throttle, and the brake levers. Animated diagram appears briefly, showing signal flow from throttle to controller to motor. Host then demonstrates wiring with clear, color-coded connections, stressing the importance of secure, insulated connections. Host picking up a compact lithium battery pack. No power, no go. This is our 24 volts lithium-ion battery. For a build like this, aim for at least 10 IMP hours of capacity for a useful range. The most important thing here is safety. Always use a battery with a built-in battery management system. The BMS is its guardian angel, preventing overcharging, over-discharging, and balancing the cells. We'll mount it securely in a central location on the frame, like the down, using a sturdy bag or a fabricated metal bracket to keep the bike's handling balanced. Shots of the battery, its label, showing specs, and it being mounted neatly on the bike frame. Host standing next to the fully assembled bike. Moment of truth. But before we ride, a final safety and function check. Tug test. Firmly tug on every wire and bolt. Nothing should be loose. Spin test. Lift the rear wheel and gently apply the throttle. The wheel should spin smoothly and quietly. Brake test. With the wheel spinning, squeeze the brake levers. The motor power should cut off instantly. This is your essential safety cutoff feature. First power on. In a safe, open area, start with a very gentle throttle input to get a feel for the power. First-person POV footage of a slow, controlled first ride in an empty parking lot, gradually showing confident acceleration and cruising. Host after the ride, smiling at the camera. There it is, from a humble pedal bike to a personal electric vehicle. This project isn't just about transportation. It's about the empowerment that comes from understanding and building your own technology. Host leans towards the camera, speaking warmly and directly. Host! This is my favorite part of every video. Connecting with you. Our viewers are from every continent, and that's incredible. So, please, take a second and tell me, where are you joining from today? Your city! Your country, introduce yourself in the comments. Let's build a global community of makers right here. Host, if you're finding this deep dive, explanation-focused format valuable, please consider subscribing to Tech Explained. Hitting that button is the single biggest way to support the channel and helps me create more detailed projects like this one. Welcome to all our new members. It's so nice to have you here. Host gesturing thoughtfully. Your ideas and curiosity are the fuel for this channel. I am genuinely always excited to read your thoughts. What tech concept should we explain and build next? An in-depth guide on battery technology, a project integrating solar panels, or perhaps a comparison of different motor types. The comment section is your direct line to shape future videos. Let me know what you want to see. Host wrapping up with sincere appreciation. I truly hope you enjoyed this comprehensive guide and feel inspired to start your own build. If this video helped or intrigued you, please give it a thumbs up. It makes a real difference. To ensure you don't miss our next tech deep dive, subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications. Final cinematic shots. The e-bike on a scenic path. A close-up of the spinning wheel and chain. The host waving goodbye. Upbeat, inspiring outro music plays. Host voiceover. Remember, the future's built by those who are curious enough to take things apart and put them back together better. Thank you for watching, for learning, and for creating. Until next time, stay curious. Goodbye. End screen features. Links to 2 related videos, a large animated subscribe button, and the channel's social media handles.